Studies have shown that in the test tube, cancer cells and tumors thrive and grow in a more acidic environment. When the level of acid is lowered, tumors grow much more slowly. If this behavior occurs in the test tube, it stands to reason that cancer cells in the body would also be detrimentally affected by an overall alkaline environment. It would also make sense that if the body's pH is acidic, then the growth of cancer cells and tumors would be encouraged. By eating mostly foods that make the body's pH more alkaline, there would be less of a chance for cancer cells to develop and grow. So, by adjusting the diet, it is actually possible to create a less hospitable environment for cancer cells, thus improving a person's chances of experiencing good health. Cancer cells also do not grow well in the presence of oxygen. When oxygen levels are low, cancer cells have more of an opportunity to thrive and multiply. When body tissues have a high alkaline level, they are able to hold much more oxygen as compared to tissues with a high acid level. A high alkaline level within the body also makes it easier for cells to discard waste and toxins. As a result, tissues and cells within the body are more susceptible to damage and unhealthy conditions if the body's pH is too acidic. By maintaining an alkaline pH, you'll be helping to protect your body's cells in addition to discouraging the development and growth of cancerous cells. Although it's not necessary to give up all meat and dairy products, you should definitely minimize your consumption of them. You can also counteract the acidic effects of certain foods by combining them properly with other foods. Most people find many benefits in a good alkaline cancer diet that is rich in fruit and other high alkaline foods. Is fixing the DNA more important than focusing on alkaline pH? You must first reverse engineer to determine the foundational root cause of the problem, then correct the chemistry, which will result in correcting the DNA instructions in a natural manner, which then corrects the problem and eliminates the symptom. Otherwise, the body will continue to manufacture incorrect cells. How can anyone provide a treatment when they have not properly identified the root cause of the problem? Different cancers are simply the body's response to incorrect biochemistry altering the DNA's instructions. Each person has different DNA from the next person, but similar within families. When comparing one person to the next, the different DNA structure in each person causes different responses to the same deficiency, causing different incorrect cells and chemistries within the population, similar within families, which is why some people will get pancreatic cancer, their neighbor might get brain cancer, or ovarian cancer, MS, autism, diabetes, weight issues, hormonal imbalance, depression, or something else. Chemotherapy, radiation and other chemical treatments will kill cancer cells as well as good cells. However, it will also destroy and remove important minerals and chemistries from the body, causing the body to become more deficient than previously. This causes the body to compromise further and deviate further from normal, causing the next generation to become more aggressive than the previous generation, causing a negative spiral effect. Providing unnatural chemicals to treat a nutritional deficiency will only result in a more intense nutritional deficiency. Surgery only removes the result of the side effects caused by the deficiency, which is why the previously removed cells or other related incorrect cells appear again after time. The incorrectness was never resolved. Our approach is totally different. We correct the mineral deficiencies, which causes the hormones and amino acids to be manufactured correctly, which then corrects the DNA instructions, causing the body to manufacture normal cells instead of the incorrect cells. Because of the corrected chemistry, the existing cancer cells and incorrect cells no longer have their previous nutrition available, therefore, they die from their own starvation. The body chemistry eventually breaks them down and disposes of them in a natural manner. Other issues also clear up as a result of the biochemistry correction. Basically, if you have the correct material, the resulting reaction causes good results. If you have missing or incorrect material, you will still have a reaction, you simply will not like the results. The pH is an indicator, not a goal to reach. Some products advertise that they will alkalinize the body, and state that cancer cannot survive in an alkaline environment, which is partially true. If the minerals in the body are properly balanced, their relationships with each other will cause a naturally correct pH of 7.4. However, if a person has a low pH, acidic, and takes alkaline-enhancing products, although the pH may rise to alkaline levels, the body is still lacking the required minerals to balance the chemistry. Even though the pH is alkaline, the mineral imbalance will still cause the body to compensate and make incorrect chemistries, such as cancer. Primary causes of the biochemistry deficiency include chemically treated and processed foods, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, environmental chemical toxins, radiation, emotional stress, and overall poor diet. All pharmaceutical drugs have various toxic potentials. Simply, by providing natural nutrition to complete the body's chemistry requirements, the result will be a restored, properly balanced function of the body, allowing interrelated functions to improve and attain correct results. Previously incorrect chemistries and functions will reduce, diminish, and eventually no longer exist. Foods today tend to be hydroponically grown, fertilized water and ultraviolet light, no minerals and no sunlight. You get plastic food with no nutrition. The required minerals are missing, replaced by chemicals and synthetic nutrition, which are damaging to the body. It might taste good, but provides no nutrition. Meats provided in typical chain store supermarkets tend to be preserved in phosphates, and some spray their meats with carbon dioxide to make the meat look brighter to imply it is fresher even if it isn't. Your local single-owned butcher provides better quality meats without preservatives. Cakes and cookies are good to eat if made from scratch or from the single-owned bakery, not a store bakery. Supermarkets that post freshly baked on premises means that it was baked in that store, but the ingredients are synthetic processed ingredients made in high volume in a huge factory, then shipped to the store in large containers. When they need it, they pour the processed batter into baking pans at the store location. It is baked in the store, but it still has synthetic processed ingredients in it. Sugar does not feed cancer. Everything you eat turns to glucose. It is an essential nutrient for the body. The body breaks down all food, including sugar, carbohydrates, protein, into simple glucose, then enters the bloodstream as glucose. White sugar is simply cane sugar, and is good for you. It is not bleached nor processed sugar. The sales pitch that raw sugar is best has no validity. Wildlife, they eat all natural. You do not see any extension cords going up trees for a squirrel's juicer. There are no squirrel clinics. Colonics and juicers are fad products that are not natural. Coffee is not good for anyone. Caffeine is not the problem. The complex structure of the amino acid in coffee causes a binding reaction to many important minerals and chelates them out of the body. Coffee can cause fibroids, cysts and polyps in women and prostate issues in men. It also attributes to arthritis and osteoporosis. Alcohol dissolves the lipids layers of cells, nerve fibers, and the brain, which causes the drunken state due to hindered communication, expressed as low comprehension, delayed reactions, imbalance, and communication deficiencies. The dissolved fat travels through the blood and collects in the liver, causing a fatty liver. The B vitamins are good as long as the levels are not above normal. High B vitamin levels can accelerate cancer growth. So make sure you test before supplementing with B vitamins. 4 tests to consider: amino acids, there are 20. Next is minerals. Next is B vitamins. Next is the iron profile. These tests are the most accurate to determine the root cause of most problems. When the low levels are corrected, most, if not all, other issues in the body will now be able to resolve. For a free mineral and nutritional health consultation, contact Gratitude Healing at the website or phone number below or at the end of this video.